All right, let's do this. It's Friday. It's February 2nd. It's going to be a good day, you guys. Come on. I'm MJ. I do readings, tarot readings, among other random creative things on the internet. I love will tear us apart and rip our heart out. just joking. I mean, the human experience does a full spectrum, I think, of radical things to us whilst we're in these bodies. And yet love as a unifying, like, primordial creative energy that sustains all of life everywhere in this entire universe and cosmos. What up, love? Right, if you ever like this beautiful kitty cat, Release, you want to come say hello to your people? Hello, bud. Nope, he's off skis. He's like, don't touch me, just feed me, bitch. Okay, you're the master. It's okay. I mean, in fairness, he's a lovely creature. I do adore him. Let's get some cards for you guys, shall we? Happy Friday, by the way. Well done. High five. Well done. You made it through another week. What? Just making it through the day sometimes, like just getting to the end of the day, waking up the next day and being like, yes, I did it. I did another day. And I do that, when I teach yoga. Sometimes I'm like, can we just not give ourselves cred for existing? Why do we have to have all these conditions attached to giving ourselves any sense of love and appreciation? Or the opposite, where it's like, are we so grandiose? Are we so superior that the others are just lowly non-humans? That's not true either, right? We all deserve to be here. If you're here and you're existing, what up? Love welcomes you to this planet. People are a bit weird, aren't they? I don't know, divisive, violent, it's pain. Long-standing hello, Obi-Lash, I'll come and feed you in a sec. His name's Obi. But I have to add ish to the end of all words, or not, but let's get it. Divine guidance and loving clarity from a love is supreme. Divine guidance and loving clarity. I'm looking at a series of cards, including the Chariot. There's something wanting to move you forward. I think some of you are being guided or asked to make a choice around love, or to maybe prioritize your friendships and having fun a little more than what's going on in the inner circle, like what's going on in your intimate life, what's going on. Some of you, I think, are in this stage of reflectivity, which is telling me, like, sometimes we all just need space, like alone time for ourselves, or space from our intimate family, or space from our love partners, right? The space is where it's at, as far as even that one of those random quotes about, like, don't quit, just give yourself a rest, give it a break, give it some spaciousness to revolve, regenerate, whatever, right? The Chariot card is wanting to move us forward with a greater sense of balance. Pardon me, but some of you are just in a very deep, I'm getting a really strong Cancerian energy with it. Well, the Chariot is often indicative of the Cancer card, I believe. But the cups are also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's a lot of watery energy. And so I'm getting a sense you're dealing with a Cancer, or you're a Cancer. The 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups is just the sense of, like, wanting to have fun. Wanting to put, maybe even for some of you, actually wanting to put energy into your community, or like your circle of friends, like your circle of friends. And then maybe through having chat or lunch or dinner with the circle of friends, you're just like remember, these are daily readings, right? So the timestamp for these are pretty short, but this is just reflection. Where have I been? What has gone on with my life? What do these cups represent? And how can I make peace with my past, or my past experiences, my past relationships? How can I make peace with those past experiences so that when I'm ready, I can move forward? Because the 4 of Cups is like this energy of almost a bit of like postponement. There's sometimes a bit of a melancholy. At the same time, what's representative is like, whilst we're sometimes like boo-hooing our past or being a bit like, ugh, just a bit wallowy, maybe, it's like, what? Look up, my friend. There's more cups coming in. It's not all done and done. Like, because this would be you going, well, this didn't work out, and so left me, or my mom or my dad or whatever. And look at the folded arms. It's just a bit of a bratty energy, as far as like, yo, it's cool to be sad and life is hardcore. But at the same time, at some point, you're going to have to look up. You're going to have to take that cup. Or not. Or just sit there for the rest of your days. It's up to you. Yes, but the additional energy here is I'm like a lackluster motivation. You're not feeling very forthcoming. You're not necessarily wanting to move in a certain direction. Hence, fine, just go out, have a good time. Like, I think there's another layer to all of this noise in the world around, like, go get them. Like, yeah, and again, we all probably fall into it at some point. Yeah, make it happen, make life. I do it, I create, and that's lovely. But then there's also this sense of relentlessness of like some of the deep, I would say, deeper yogic or spiritual philosophical practices are like the Tao, or just like the beingness. Like, God, could we just stop? Could we purpose, hustle, doing? I am the ultimate superhuman consciousness supreme. It's like, and yet just human being, just the beingness of our own essence. Like, I don't know, sometimes you look at the entirety of the infinite eternal mystery of this existence and you're just like, what's the rush? Like, I can remember years and years and years ago, and I was just like a backpacker, like backpack traveling through Europe, finding myself on the London Tube, and I was in such a kind of observational, reflective, philosophical vibratory. I think I was like early 20s, like 20 or 21. And I would just like sit on this tube, like all these like bankers and people rushing and not looking at each other. And in my mind, I'm like, where are you going? Like, what's the rush? Where are you? When you think about it, pushing numbers and like run, just that kind of financier. No, I'm not dissing on it. I'm fascinated by it in a sense, because I really never put myself into it. But that kind of corporate hustle, and like, I know people make lots of money and people can buy things with those jobs and but yeah, there was always a sense of me, of this sort of drone-like existence in my own semi-awakened, naive mind and existence, was looking at all these people being like, where are you going? What's the rush, yo? And on top of that, my memory serves that, these people are like quick being like cattle, kind of being ushered on and ushered off, and everybody's a bit zony or zoned out rather, and kind of tired, and you can tell their bodies are tired, but they're like on the conveyor belt of life, making sure that they are paying all the bills and surviving all the, so I just like observing this sort of essential human, I want to say slave race, but that might sound a bit harsh, but like just that enslavement process that, one could say, I'm a slave to the tarot. I'm a slave to the yoga. I'm a slave to like coffee and many other vices and addictions. But hey ho. All the possible. The one thing is that, like, I personally, I see value in loving and accepting ourselves, even when we do the shit. I had troubles with drinking alcohol for many, many years. Although for a long-standing alcoholic, they would be like, you're good to go. But then for me, my 10 years of, 10, a little bit more, maybe like started in my teens and through the 20s, like I would pray and just, but deep down, I knew that even though I had mad respect to things like Alcoholics Anonymous, I somehow didn't quite res So the spiritual path, like I committed to the yoga journey, and like they said, practice, all is coming, or like something about attachments falling away. It just took over, like the inner work and this sort of intrigue and spirituality and healing and all this stuff, that become more of a priority than getting drunk. Plus, I was one of those unique and wonderful individuals who alcohol just made me sick. I wasn't like, ooh, yay, fun. And maybe it appeared that way to some people, but in my awareness, it was like blackout, drunk, and vomiting all the time. So 10 years sobriety, we celebrate. Actually, it's been over 10 years now. It's been almost 11 years. Holla Shazam. But then I truly believe, to each their own. I have really, truly no judgment. I think that's really true release as well, because you just change and morph, and there's no judgment. It's like people like this, I like this. I like this, so people like this. Nobody cares. But you do care. Sometimes I had to catch myself from saying these things where I was like, that's not true. I'm not saying like y'all care about me and what I'm rambling on about, but we care, us humans. Cheers. We do care about this planet. And the more I think the shadows of our corruptions can shine, and we can see where there's some dicey stuff going down on this planet, we can be like, no, you don't do this. In an Indian accent, because it is the most powerful. I don't know if that's true. It's not, but I'm gonna go. I didn't even, let's just pull a few cards. Maybe I should just not do the readings and just basically chat shit in your earwaves. You're welcome. Maybe one more card. Manifestation energy. I mean, the Chariot would be moving forward. I've just rambled on for way too long. I think for a lot of you guys, as you move forward, feeling maybe a bit lighter about your past, it looks like there's opportunities opening up for you with the Two of Wands, or you're getting ready to really observe some opportunities. Actually, but some of you, I think, are getting ready to travel. Some of you this looks like you're weighing out some options with regards to a gapya or just legit travel. Some of you guys, part of all of this transition energy is because you're wrapping up this cycle. Some of you are moving as well. As in, some of you are going to move house. Yeah, you're definitely being guided to move forward. So I'm suspicion things are going to happen in your reality to open the doors. Open doors that maybe you're not sure in just this moment, but once those doors open, you'll be like, that's me. Bye. That's the door you're meant to walk through. You guys, it's time to trust. It's time to trust the flow. I know it's hard. I'm not like, I can show up and talk Shazam out of my airwaves as a fellow human. The things that I say, I'm like, this isn't easy. It like working all the time to make the money, that's hardcore work. Doing inner work and healing our wounds and continuing to face these shadows, this is also hard work, just as hard, just a different process. A deeper depth to help uncover greater healing, to help us genuinely pioneer greater harmonic systems. Come on, girl. Just keep smiling or not, to keep standing on your 2 feet. Keep loving yourselves, that's my biggest prayer, like all to love. That just comes from my own wounded inner child of like wanting people to be happy, knowing that our joy can positively impact people, whether it's obvious or not. We all have the power to, even from moment to moment, we have the power to let ourselves off the hook and be like a little bit kinder to ourselves. And then look at this. He's like, okay, I've let you chit chat to your internet friends, now feed me, woman. Okay, Obalash, I'm gonna feed you. Obalash. Okay, I'm out. I'm outie. Bye. I love you. Have a great Friday, great weekend. Check out the YouTube channel for the dailies, weeklies. These are the dailies and the monthly readings. Some intuitive sharing. Join the Patreon community for more heart, love, and vibratories. And give yourself a hug and a high five. Have yourself a merry, great Christmas. I mean, weekend. And, oh, hey, happy Feb, you guys. Oh, and check out Alta Love. Subscribe to Alta Love so you can stay in the love loop and be reminded. Be reminded to buy things from myself. Small businesses, you know, we're here for you guys. What up? Peace out.